Do you like movies, Mister?
I do like movies, mister.
Let's watch a movie, Mister!
We watched a movie. What did we watch, Jovi?
American propaganda.
I spent 20 years trying to get us ready for this. We used their technology to strengthen our planet. But it won't be enough.
So, yeah, the first one is great. It's, like, technically it's not great, but it's done so well, it's great. Like, you have memorable characters. Like, all the cast gives it their all. They really want to be in this. And you can just see it in their faces every moment they're doing.
Like Midnight in Paris.
Alright, so, I was excited when this movie was announced, of course. I think everyone was. Well, not everyone, because it didn't do very well at the box office, but
I didn't even hear about it until you brought it up.
16.8 million in the first weekend. That's not good. That's not
How
good.
much? No, it depends on how much the budget was too, right?
The budget, I'm thinking it was upwards of 275 million. So.
That's depressing. Interesting fact. You know the reason opening weekends are so big is because of Jaws. Like Jaws had this like ridiculously crazy opening weekend. That's like what really set the tone.
It was the first blockbuster.
It was
Yeah.
the first blockbuster.
Yeah.
That's what really set the tone.
That's a fun fact for today. So yeah, so we actually got to the movie late. We missed like the first 2 minutes. Apparently, I asked. We were with our friends, and we asked them what we missed, and all they said was a picture of Will Smith on a wall.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Nothing else apparently. So then, at first it seemed pretty good because you get the moon base and all that, and
Sure.
then. But funny thing is, after the movie, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, the moon base is kind of stupid. The moon base is literally one building with one big cannon and a few fighter jets.
It's a fact.
That's it.
So was the Asian people too.
You couldn't
That's
make
so
a.
bad.
You couldn't make it.
So was the Asian people too.
You couldn't
That's
make
so
a.
bad.
You couldn't make it.
So was the Asian people too.
You couldn't
That's
make
so
a.
bad.
You couldn't make. The opinions expressed by Shobi do not reflect the thoughts or feelings of all those who appear on this channel. Make like a Death Star.
Can they make a Death Star? Why?
No, it's true though.
No, but is their technology that far advanced?
They put so much emphasis on the moon base in both the trailer and the movie that when the moon base gets destroyed, it's just they're like, oh no, oh no.
Nah, but that's like the next logical step as far as movie
Yeah, that's,
stuff goes.
I don't know. It just
From Earth.
it seemed cooler in the trailer, and then when you see it in the movie, it's literally just one little building with one big cannon.
See, that's what I can say. Like
Yeah.
this movie isn't Midnight in Paris.
Can you please stop going to that? Can you actually just talk about this?
I just want people to watch Midnight in Paris.
So what did you think of it, anyways? Because
It's garbage.
you didn't see the first, so
Yeah. It's pretty bad. It's, I don't know if it was boring, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the message about it either.
No, that's the
Just
weird thing.
Overall, it was a bad movie.
that's the weird thing. Like you said, to me, it wasn't boring. It just wasn't good.
Yeah, like that. I don't know. There's nothing crazy about the movie to where you could say I actually enjoyed this, or like
Yeah,
something crazy or interesting happened where it's like, wow, that was thought provoking. It's just like,
yeah, I noticed at the end. You know how, like, in movies, you can easily pick out your favorite moment? Even if it's a bad movie, you can pick out a moment that you liked a lot for certain reasons.
Mhm.
In this, there was nothing. Like,
That's true. That's true.
and
I think
the first one is pretty quotable, you know?
Mhm.
The words from my generation, up yours.
All right, you alien assholes. In the words of my generation, up yours!
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
Good morning.
In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
No, these are
All
good.
three are bad.
No, they're great.
That's 3 straight.
Because you haven't seen the movie.
You're out!
Whatever. Okay. So in this one, there's one good one. I think. I can't remember any of the others. That's probably why I think it's the best. It's delivered by Bill Pullman, and he says, on behalf of the people of Earth, Happy Independence Day, and then he blows up.
See,
And then, no, but then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
It doesn't
just,
matter because he sacrifices himself only to find out that this queen
as a
kaiju alien thing.
humongous exos.
That was I really hated that.
It's so crazy.
I hate that so much.
I did not.
You can just imagine them sitting in like a boardroom, like, what can we do to make this stuff just cool? And there's that one guy who's like, kaijus are in right now, right? Godzilla?
Godzilla?
And they're like, oh my god. Roland Emmerich just like stands up. He's right. He's right, kaiju. So instead of just blowing up the ship at the end, we have a kaiju fight at the end. And it didn't work. It was like it was like 20 minutes of setting up their plan to destroy the queen ship, and then executing the queen ship plan was like 2 minutes. And then the kaiju fight after that was like 30 minutes. The movie ends like,
You're crazy.
I want to say 2.5 times.
No, low-key is kind of true though. But I think took away from the whole movie as a whole is just like, I don't think it's very original as far as like what they did with it. I don't think it's very original.
There's some good ideas though in there.
I don't know, like, you know at the end, right, when she has the big exosuit and stuff? I got an alien vibe from that personally, like Alien 2. Aliens, pardon me. I got an aliens vibe from that, because you know at the end, she gets in the suit, and then the queen's like bigger than all the other ones.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, like I got that vibe from that, and then like even just like the whole with the bugs and everything, that was very like, had a lot of shades of Ender's Game. There's a lot of Ender's Game ideas, undertones in the movie.
Oh,
I
didn't get that too much.
Where I was like, it wasn't very thought provoking. That's what I'm saying. Like nothing about it was crazy or thought provoking.
No, I think a lot of the ideas like sprinkled throughout are good. They're just done really poorly. Like the idea of like this random ball alien thing coming out of nowhere and being like,
the savior.
we're like kind of a savior, yeah, and it being like, oh, we can team up against them. So like the enemy of our enemy is our friend. They say that in the movie, I think, and that. Yeah, but no. That's cool though, right?
That's American propaganda.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even think about that one actually.
Yeah, but even so, you have to admit that's kind of cool, right? Because it's unexpected. You're like, I didn't expect that to happen.
I thought it was gonna be.
But the payoff is just setting up the third one. I don't want to see a third one.
No, like it's not even. If the idea was good and it was like something positive, and it was actually something that like could be beneficial in the long run, yeah, sure, it's a great movie. But no, it's just a very like pro-America, pro-preemptive attacks, this capitalist system that this movie seems to.
They do have reason behind the preemptive strikes though.
Do they really though?
I don't know. In the first one, 3 billion people were killed.
That's 3 billion, 1 billion, one person.
So you would think they come back again, and you're not gonna be like, you killed 3 billion of my people.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
No, but you killed 3 billion of our people. We're gonna be peaceful about it. I don't think so.
This is stupid. Why? Nah, but bet, right? Like you see, the aliens, like I don't know. Do they give a name? I don't know the name. No. Let's call them the power buttons. The power button aliens. They look like a big power button. Do you think so?
Oh, the circle, the symbol, yeah. As soon as there's the symbol, it means something. Yeah, it means turn your TV player on.
Yeah. Alright, let's call them power button Jays. So the power buttons, right? They have all this technology and stuff, and they're training people to defend themselves and all that. But what do they do? What do they say? we're gonna go to their planet and destroy them. If you have the technology to defend yourself, why not just defend yourself? That isn't.
I think it's the idea that they could keep coming back.
I don't think that's it. I think the
I know.
idea.
Did you see though? Like they smashed through their defenses in like what 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But they didn't have the technology that the power buttons have.
Think of it this way though, because the ball. Power button alien. The power button alien even said we were more advanced than them, but they overtook us because of their numbers. I think.
But
like
now we have technology. Like, that's the whole point. Is we have the technology to be good.
Even though you have superior technology, their strength in numbers could overcome that.
It's but they did also say they were like. Didn't they? It's not just humans that they're trying to train. There were other species.
That is. Okay, that's enough. Wouldn't that not be cool though? No. The people going to another planet with a bunch of aliens from different civilizations.
The message is bad. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm telling you.
You don't think that's cool though? That setup is awesome.
It could be cool, but I don't know. After the second one, I don't know if it would be done well.
No, it wouldn't be done well. Nevertheless, I want to see it though. So what would you give it on 10? And you can use decimals. We do decimals, aren't you?
We do decimals. I watched all of it and didn't fall asleep, so I guess 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was watching it just like sitting there with my hand on my chin. I'm like, this is extremely disappointing. And every time something stupid happens, I just roll my eyes and think back. Oh, the first one was so much better.
Stupid jokes. I hate the stupid jokes.
No, there was a few jokes.
Some were so corny. I was like, why?
I'm thinking there's like 3 jokes. I don't even remember the other 2, but there's one joke that I really like with Brent Spiner, and I just forgot to talk about him again. But he's in a coma, right, for the 20 years since what happened to him in the first one. And his friend's like knitting this thing, and he puts it on him because he wakes up, and then the friend on his deathbed, for some reason, says, "That's supposed to be a sweater."
Oh,
that was so dumb and funny. But other than that, nothing was funny. Like,
that's what I'm saying though. Like,
that stupid guy. I don't even know what he was. Because he missed the first part of the movie. But the guy who just like randomly, like he had the glasses, he was trying to be funny, but he wasn't. He had the gun. He's like, oh, I really like it.
Oh, yeah. The corporation guy.
Yeah. What was he doing?
Another alien thing. That was an alien thing.
There's 2 characters. There's 2 characters in the movie. I have no idea what their names are. One of them is supposed to replace that guy in the first one, who's Will Smith's best friend, who did the gay joke, which was pretty well set up. Wasn't that funny, but it was well set up. He's trying to replace that. He's supposed to be Will Smith's movie son, his friend, but he's so awkward and like unfunny. And
the big black guy?
No. I think his name is Dylan or something. He was the fighter pilot. Will Smith's son.
Okay.
His mom dies in the worst scene ever. Yeah. So their attempts at comedy are. Some of them are good setups, but the payoffs are just awful. But Brent Spiner, insane performance. Like, he's literally acting crazy, but you can tell he's like really into his character, and his character like really loves his science job or whatever. Like when they're trying to crack open the power button alien because they think it's just a random sphere, he's like, oh, I got a laser, and he goes to get his laser. He's like, well, why haven't they been using this? Because it blew up last time. This time I'm sure it'll be fine. So he was like the only really funny person in the entire movie. Judd Hirsch. Right there.
Wow, that's crazy.
He was completely useless, Judd Hirsch.
That's a fact though.
But he was fun.
He was funny though.
Yeah.
That was like that element. But that's the thing, like, if that's what I'm saying, if things aren't connecting and you're not doing stuff with it, what are you doing?
It's weird though. It's weird though. This movie sucks almost on every level, but it's entertaining. That's
the thing I feel like it is in movies now though. Like everything's done so well, it's where like if you give something a bad rating, you have to respect it technically.
No, I'm still
giving, what I'm saying?
I'm still only giving it a 5.5, but
you understand what I'm saying? Like technically they're all doing a good job. It's just either the idea isn't good or just what they're trying to do with it isn't.
What did you think of the effects, like when the Atlantic side?
It was cool. I actually thought it was.
I thought it was hideous.
Really?
I didn't like it.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
There's too much happening.
There's a lot happening.
It's like
that's true. But it was
because in the first one, it's just one laser hitting the ground and then blowing everything up in a radius, expanding outward, and it looked awesome. And it was all these big shots. You could see everything that's happening, just a big firewall coming out. Whereas in this one, it's a ship going over cities, pulling them out of the ground. So you don't even know what you're looking at. Like at one point, there's like a building coming down.
But it's impressive regards to the Eiffel Tower. I don't know. It's technically it's cool, I guess, but overall, it's not a good movie, and it's not done well. So I think 5 might be a little generous, but
I don't know.
I'm a flip.
But just the main cast, the original cast was very good. But I feel like they should have been more the focus because they introduced all these new actors, these new characters, and they're all so dull and not memorable.
None of them are really like you'd be like, wow, I like this character a lot. Even the female character, usually they're like she was kind of a badass kind of character, right?
Yeah.
The pilot, and they could have done so much with that. Like in Alien, right?
They didn't do anything.
Like in Aliens, when you had the female, like the strong female character, you could really be like, she
could have been the next Ripley. Oh my god.
She was crazy, but like they didn't really. She was nothing special. She was just kind of there.
Even in the first scene she's introduced, her character is reduced to being hot, and that's it.
Yeah, like it's true though. It's a fact.
The guy says just looks at her. I'm in love.
Yeah, like it's like,
that was one of the bad jokes.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. Like I don't know. They could have done a lot, but they didn't.
So.
Which isn't a big surprise.
Next July 4th, don't watch Independence Day 2 because it'll be up on DVD and all that and Blu-ray.
That's true. Watch Midnight in Paris.
Watch the first one. And Midnight in Paris, you can watch that before July 4th. Cause,
watch Midnight in Paris.
Watching it Independence Day 1 again was great. It was...
I wish I got that
It's so good. Like, it's done incredibly well and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's because like, humanity's being pushed to the breaking point and they have to do things they don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of give up. And then Judd Hirsch has this incredible idea he doesn't even know about. That's great. So instead of going to see Independence Day 2, just stay home and watch the first.
I don't know, watch The Conjuring 2.
Well, okay, if you want to go to the theaters, go watch Conjuring 2.
Oh wait, did you like the movie, Mister?
No!